Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Brat Chat. This is a podcast where you send us in topics and we discuss them.
Kind of. I mean, like, we discuss them for a little second and then we go and discuss something else and then we somehow go, oh, wait, we were talking about this, weren't we?
It's a smorgasbord of discussion.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Well, this is episode 2 and we're discussing music duel of death. Who would win out of Muse and Green Day and Taylor Swift?
Yes. We hope you enjoy this topic. We did the best we could with the information we were given.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Also join the live Brat Chat, where you get to talk with everyone else who is involved in the wacky world of
The Bratty
Fyre Byrd.
family.
Yes, the Bratty family.
All right, here we go.
Hey, is that a Bob Ross drink bottle?
Yep.
That is great.
Yep.
Thanks to
Just-
America for sending that.
Thanks, America.
You know
the
what
greatest
I really,
country on earth. The whole
the
country
whole
sent
country.
this to me.
You know what? I really love it when the brats send us stuff.
Yep. Me
I
too.
also love it how trusting we are to just give out our address to complete strangers.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But that, you know what? That's millennials.
pretty dangerous.
That is millennials. Like,
it's like, hey, also,
we
you know,
just
wait,
think
while
the
we're
best
at
of
it,
everyone.
this is my credit card number.
Hey, while you're at it, here's my credit card details.
Yeah.
Can you get me this? Because you could get it for like a way cheaper price.
Yeah. True. All right. So, what are we talking about this episode?
Well, another topic for this week is music duels.
Yes.
So, who would win between, here's the real kicker, Muse, Green Day, or Taylor Swift?
Hang on a sec. I'm a little bit confused because you
Yeah.
said duel.
Yeah, I said duel, but said three things.
I would think that's 2 things, but then you said 3 things.
Well, what if we did with Taylor, the old Taylor versus the new Taylor?
Oh, yeah. I don't know who'd win.
But I feel like there's a third Taylor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
This is actually kind of fun because how are we even judging this? Like, who would win
I don't
what?
know. Are we basing it off
This is awesome. We get to
their
just
songs?
make it up.
Are we basing it off their awards, or are we basing it off like who we like better? Taylor wins the whole thing for me.
Really?
Only, and she wins my heart too.
Oh, but she's taken.
Rolling my eyes. Not at that she's like taken. Rolling my eyes at what I said.
You know what I really loved on the last tour?
What?
How you said this song's for Taylor Swift and you finally got the screams that you were after from all the Taylor fans.
Yeah, I mean, you
Struggling right now.
You want
opening
two?
this.
I want one or two reactions. Like one of them is just like I want someone to boo because they don't like her. Because that's funny. Because that's why I'm saying it. Because you're in these like rock crowds and you're saying, "Yeah, I read this song for Taylor Swift." She's not totally true.
She doesn't even go here.
Yeah, I want that. Or I want Kanye to come out and be like,
I feel like that's the real reason we're trying to lure Kanye.
we are.
To
We
a
love
concert.
Kanye so
He's
much.
gonna hear that. He's gonna hear it and be like, "Kimmy,
Well,
I have to
hang
get
on.
to Australia."
I need to find this. I need to find these kids that keep dedicating a song to Taylor Swift.
I need to change
tell
them.
Beyonce had a better dedication.
You know what? I love how we start our set with Kanye.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of Kanye in our
We
set.
do a few
And
Kanye
then we
things.
also dedicate the song to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That's just so
Rivals.
disrespectful for them.
Is it?
Because they hate each other, apparently.
Do they?
And we're like, who cares?
You know what? Because we like Kanye and we like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Do you know, this is hilarious and not about the topic.
Yeah.
But it's about this new Taylor Swift and Kanye topic. He had like this Yeezy dating app. Someone made one.
Really?
Yeah, someone made a Yeezy dating app for all these Kanye
I
West
vomited
fans.
it in my mouth again.
And I looked at it and it was like no Taylor Swift fans. And I was like, oh, okay, so what do I do?
That everywhere.
What do I do if I like Kanye and Taylor, but you know I can't be on this dating app now?
Yeah, it's a conundrum.
So I didn't go for it
Why would you even go on that dating app anyway?
to see what kind of
You know
people
what?
like Kanye.
You know who would it be? Just blokes talking about Kanye West. That's it.
You know, I really like the old Kanye, and then I'd be like, get out of here.
He hasn't even changed. It's the same person.
I know.
It's the same with old Taylor. So what do you think? Old Taylor would beat new Taylor?
I don't know, because I feel like old Taylor is like stuck in this mental state of she's still in high school all the time.
Yeah.
And everything she does is to like impress the popular kids at her high school, even though now like
the new Taylor is the popular kid.
yeah.
And
whoa,
she has the
whoa.
world at her
Has she
feet.
become what she was hating?
That is the question. Or maybe she has become what she hated, but to do it better.
Maybe. That seems like a way more of like a Taylor thing to do.
Yeah, like if I was to be the popular girl in school, here's how I would treat people.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't matter.
Like total shit how they treated me.
Yeah, because I'm the best.
I'm better.
Which isn't that just funny? Like you were popular in I was popular in high school, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't like a bitch to people.
All right.
I wasn't popular with the teachers because I always asked questions. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But like, isn't that just like what your parents should teach you?
Well,
just be
I
like
mean-
nice to people, and if you're not nice to people, then like, well, you're not gonna have a fun life.
Yeah. I feel like this whole clique thing in school is so American.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
so too.
it's just like we didn't have any of that in primary school because we're from Australia, which
Yeah, but
doesn't
side
exist.
note, we're like we're part American, so we're not being racist,
Yeah,
and
by
we
the
love
way,
America.
we're
But
part
anyway,
American. Like
disclaimer, paradox. There you have it.
disclaimer, paradox. We actually, even though we were born in Australia, we're actually come from an Italian background and also an American background.
So we can say what we
So
want.
we can say whatever we want about pizza and pasta and deep fried everything.
Actually, you want to hear something sad on the topic of pasta?
What?
Someone was like, "Go eat your pasta,"
And
and I was like, "I'm not even eating pasta. I'm eating noodles." And you know what they said?
What?
Same thing.
So did they say pasta and then instead of pasta, did they first say pasta, which was what I was being like grossed out
But
by?
it's not the same thing. Noodles and pasta are not the same
No,
thing.
no way. They're different.
Anyway,
They're made differently, and
so-
they're both awesome.
So
I love noodles and I love pasta.
Okay,
And
swinging
if-
it.
Hang on one second.
No, swinging it back to this.
Wait a second. I need to address. Did this person say pasta?
I can't remember.
Who was it? Because they're out of our life forever.
But what if it's someone's accent? You can't just say that. Someone's accent.
Well, then learn to say pasta like a normal, or be like,
But what
more
if pasta
specific.
is normal for them?
be more specific then. Like spaghetti, penne,
So are we saying?
linguine, fettuccine.
Are we saying the new Taylor is going to beat the old Taylor because the old Taylor is wanting the popular girl's approval, whereas the new Taylor is the popular girl, but she's the popular girl that she always wanted in her life.
I think the new Taylor would beat the old Taylor. And I actually think she kind of has, because what's that album where she was like, old Taylor's dead. She beat her.
Well,
so
yeah.
there's that.
Well, there
Okay,
you go.
so
So-
round one, old Taylor versus new Taylor wins because
She
killed.
said she dead.
Wow. Now, this is where it's going to get really tricky for me because both bands have achieved really good things and they're both really cool
They've
in their
both
own
got
ways.
3 people.
And they both have
They
3
both
people.
have bass players.
Oh, well, they lose. Taylor wins.
Does any of them play a Strat?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
But he changed. Billy.
Sorry,
Green Day.
Muse win.
Muse
okay,
win?
so Muse win that.
Okay, yeah, true.
Muse win, and now
Fair
they're up
enough.
against the new
But
Taylor.
hang on a second, because Green Day, he has like signature Gibson guitars though, and the Strat was for a certain era. And also,
But is it forgivable?
yeah, because he burned stuff on it and he put stickers all over it, and I'm pretty sure he's tried to
Suppose.
break it before. So
If you are going to play a Strat, that would make me more happy.
yeah,
If you would, burn it up. A
and
bit.
it was a
I know. Who has broken the most guitars?
Oh, Muse. I think Matt Bellamy's broken more guitars than Billy.
Okay, let's just
So I
fact
think
check.
Muse wins. Hey, Jamie, can you fact check this?
No, we don't need Jamie.
Sorry, we got Max. Max, could you fact check this for us? We just want to find out if Matt Bellamy or Billie Joe Armstrong, like which one of those two have broken more guitars?
I love how we're only looking at like the lead singers to
Well,
dictate.
they're the guitarists.
Yeah.
And this is what we're asking.
well,
Who's
then-
broken more guitars? Muse have, though.
Oops, I spelled their names wrong. Who has smashed the most guitars? Matt Bellamy of Muse holds the world record of the most guitars smashed in the single tour.
Oh.
140 during 2004's Absolution tour.
I love him. He's so cool. And he still, you know what? He still breaks his guitars. But so does Billy.
140.
Sometimes.
That's amazing. All right,
140,
let me look
did
at
it say?
Billy's.
I don't
Yeah,
have enough money
140.
to beat that.
Well, that was their own tour too, so he probably had
I'll
like
get there.
1,000.
I'll get there.
Oh my gosh, I type in Billy Joe Armstrong. Is Billy Joe Armstrong related to Neil Armstrong?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm pretty sure not.
Who's the one that walked on the moon?
Neil. Neil Armstrong walked on the moon because Billy was asleep because it was September.
I can't see anything about
Fail.
Billy. No, sorry, I was listening to you. Okay.
Sorry, it wasn't even that funny.
I'm also just kind of got caught up in the comments about people's opinions on smashing guitars.
Oh, my eyes do not roll back far
They
enough,
disintegrated.
and then my hands scream at them.
I don't know where I'm getting all these new eyeballs from because they're disintegrating left, right, and center.
Have you ever seen that thing on Superman, one of the Superman movies where he
This is a great argument.
he goes around the world and turns it back in time? That's like what my eyes do when I hear people
This
do
is
that.
a great argument. Maybe you can take this for when someone asks you why you smash your guitars. Say, it helps keep guitar manufacturers in business to some degree.
That is very true. I might use that if they don't like when I say, because I do what I want. You know?
Ruining guitars is not entertainment or art. I just don't get it.
Have you ever done it?
Have you met?
Have you
anyone?
met Ted?
Have you met?
Hey, have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother? That's why I break guitars.
Ugh, there's a lot of reasons.
There's so many reasons to why I break guitars. Reason number 1, because I've watched How I Met Your Mother. Reason number 2, because...
Look at this scab. I prefer the other route, giving away the guitar. Billy Joe Armstrong gave away his EPI Les Paul at every show on their last tour.
Yeah, but guess what else he did on his last tour? Smashed his guitar. He threw it in the air
And then gave
it
it.
dropped.
See, I would, if I was like a huge fan. Well, I am a huge fan of both these bands. But if I was brave enough to go to the barrier,
I'd want it.
And I could possibly get a guitar.
I want it
would want a
broken. I don't want it
piece.
intact.
100% would want a
I
broken piece.
don't want it
'cause
intact.
I, feel
I
like,
could get one intact.
because it'd be like so special.
I'd like both. I'll break it if it's not broken.
Okay, so where
In
are
front
we
of
at? Muse or Green Day?
Okay, if we're going by what we said, who's broken more guitars, and
Yeah.
Green Day -1 because they play a Strat, but we cleared that because he wrecked the
Burnt it
Strat
and put stickers
and
on
he
it.
put stuff
did
on
what
it
you
and
meant
he
to do.
burnt his name in it, burnt the tape. Yeah. Well, Muse because I think, okay, going sonically, Muse have evolved more.
I love how we didn't do this with Taylor Swift.
No, because I don't listen to Taylor Swift as much as I've listened to these two bands.
Yeah, okay.
If you listen to the first Green Day album and the most recent Green Day album, you'll go, yeah, it's the same band. If you
Pretty
listen to the
much.
first Muse album and the latest Muse album,
Love it.
I mean, listen to just the latest Muse
You
album.
can hear a
and
bit
you
of the same.
If you listen to just the latest album from Muse, you go from track 1 to track 3 and you're like, is this the same band?
I can hear the same band.
Yeah, but it's like
Because
their
Matt's
sound.
vocals tie everything in. But even
Yeah.
like you can still hear a hint of it. Oh, that's very Muse.
But that's
but
what's
I love-
become very Muse, is
Yeah,
that they're like
but they,
exploring all these different
yeah.
kinds of sounds and these different genres.
Yeah, but not too much. There's just like they've just done different
They've done
stuff.
it really subtly
Yeah.
over each album.
It's
Whereas
cool.
Green Day
I like it.
have
The same.
because Green Day, I feel like the
I don't like the new song.
that punk scene,
It's dead.
yeah,
It's not cool anymore.
that punk scene, like they're really
Just made so
don't
many
sell
people
out.
mad.
don't
These-
sell out, and it's
What does
like
that
if
even
you
mean?
change
No,
your thing-
we've talked about this in
Did
the
we?
last season. Yes.
Oh, we did.
I don't care.
But I feel
about
like
this
that
topic
scene, like
anymore.
if they changed what they sounded like, it would be like, oh no, I hate them now
But they
because they
have a
don't
little
sound
bit.
like their first. It's like those Nickelback anti-Nickelback people.
Well, I like both the bands, but I kind of think Muse would take the cake.
Based on what we've brought forward, Muse have won those rounds.
So they're gonna verse the new Taylor.
So
in a
Muse
duel.
versus the new Taylor. Now this is where it gets really tricky because current Muse and new Taylor. Taylor's like all lovey-dovey, and
Yeah.
she loves her boy, her London boy.
Her London boy.
And Muse are, like, we don't really know how many Matt Bellamy's there are currently because
There's a lot of Matt
they're doing
Bellamy's.
this simulation and like they're being controlled by something.
Okay, Well, Taylor does do really awesome stage shows.
They both do.
They
don't
both do. So let's do it based on that. See, here's where I think
Murph
Taylor.
the robot, I think, wins.
I know, but here's
But
where
she
I
had
think
the snake.
Taylor is one person.
Oh, yeah.
So she is relying. The whole show is relying on her performance. So her stage shows are almost a bit more dramatic, and she had like 2 huge snakes or 3
on that reputation.
and she was popping up everywhere. She was like on that thing,
That's
and then she was
true.
sitting on like a throne thing, and then she was like going under the stage, and we're like, where is she? And then she was popping up where the snake was, and she was so many costume changes and singing it all on her own. Whereas
That's
Muse, there's
true.
like a few different things to look at. You've got Dom, you've got Chris. No one really watches Chris. Everyone's watching Matt Bellamy
I'm
throw
watching
things
him.
at Dom.
Yeah.
But like,
I want them to win. Just
but that
based on
robot, that robot is
was
pretty
the
awesome.
robot, and then also there was the other 2 that we've got on DVD.
Yeah, the Rome one. Yeah.
That set was
from the
awesome
last
too.
tour.
That set was killer, and then
But
they
if it's
had
going
like
down
actors
to,
in
like-
it too, and they had like the bobblehead
But it's
graphic
like
things. That was
1
funny.
versus 3, isn't it? Though.
Well, not necessarily, because it's one entity versus another entity.
Yeah, but it's all eyes are on Taylor.
Yeah.
She
suppose.
is holding the thing. It's not like
Do you know what?
It's not like they're going, oh, I really love this member or whatever. It's like it's just about her. No one's really. Everyone's looking at her backing dancers.
Yeah.
But they're not part of the.
But no one knows who
brand.
they are.
Yeah. Where it's
I mean,
like
the super
just
fans
her.
probably know who they are. Katy Perry knows who one of them is. Do you know what? I'm going to cast this in for Taylor. Is that I don't even remember what I was about to say, but it was like a cool point. Oh, the last record she broke
Was
out
off
of
her
like
own
album
record.
sales was from her own record, and I don't think Muse have done that. So
Yeah, that's because she is her own competition.
yeah, so that's pretty impressive.
I kind of feel like New Taylor by the slightest.
Yeah, by the slightest.
Only for my reasons is because it's just her.
Hang on 1 second.
So also at the same time, it's just her
Sorry.
writing all that music too.
Kanye, you can't come and interrupt this. Because, 1, you cost too much money for us to put you in our video, and we know you're just here because you don't like Taylor Swift. Like, I doubt you've really listened to many Muse songs to say that they win. I know you like Green Day, whatever, but Beyonce's not even part of this. Don't bring Beyonce into this.
I love
know
how
your
this whole
kids
time-
are super cute, but like
I love how this whole time Freddie Mercury's just frowning at us the whole time. Like, how dare you?
we talked about Freddie the last season, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't we?
Freddie, pipe down.
No, we didn't. We
You've
talked
had
about
your time
Bowie.
to shine, and you're dead
All
now.
right.
So.
Well, hey,
You had
hurry
a
up and drop
movie.
your album.
And
Okay,
your
bye-bye.
band's still touring, Freddie. How do you feel about that? Your band's still touring.
I don't want them to.
Well, like, just imagine like I died or like you died, but one of us just kept touring.
I don't think I could.
It's
'cause
just
number
weird,
one-
isn't it?
Number 1, I'm going to suck up to you a little bit right now. Like, I don't think I'll be able to find a drummer that could do the drums that you do.
Yeah.
And you could very easily find a guitarist at
No, I
least
don't
to
think
replace
so,
me.
because they're not going to get my jokes. You know my
Oh,
jokes that I
part of
always
the
tell you,
banter
like,
idea.
who cares about guitar? I always say that to you all the time. Who cares about guitar?
I don't even care
Why
about
are you
guitar.
tuning it? Why
I
are you
don't care
tuning
about it.
No one cares. Like,
Yeah,
we'll
true,
put it on the
true.
track. You just pretend you're playing it.
Well, I won't do that. I won't
I'm
go
like-
that far because,
Yeah, I know we wouldn't ever go that far because you got to do something.
yeah.
But it's like, who cares about the guitar? It's had
Not
its
me.
time. It's all about drums and charismatic lead singers.
Are we just like 21 Pilots then?
Yeah, but that's why 21 Pilots are awesome.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
they're like, who cares about any instrument?
Yeah. I really, he plays bass, so that's 1 point
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, see, that's why they're not in the music jewels.
That's why they're not in the three band. The three
Okay,
entity
Fyre Byrd music
jewel.
jewels, it would be like me versus you.
You win. No, you know what? We both lose because I'll throw a guitar at you and you throw your cymbal at me, and then we both die.
Why don't we put it to the brats? Who would win in a music jewel?
No, because they'll say you, and I'm like insecure.
No, I feel like they're going to say you.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Let's put it to them.
All right,
Music jewel, Breezy versus Samtree.
Yeah.
Who would win?
but who would win?
And we'll talk about it when this episode's out and whatever.
Okay. Beautiful.
So, New Taylor?
New Taylor wins
By the tiniest
by
bit.
by a smidgen.
If we're going by stage show,
Well, based off of everything we discussed, including the
written
things that weren't relevant.
Have they written the same amount of albums?
Oh, okay.
Because I'm just saying, who writes most of the songs in Muse? Would it be Matt?
They all do, but I think Matt brings them forward.
3.
But Matt brings it forward,
Yeah,
and then...
but still, there's 3 people, and then she's...
But she writes with other people.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, let's not go by that then. Only because it's one
and
person.
they produced their last
that's
album
where-
with not... I'm pretty sure with not really any help from other producer. I don't know. I'm just making things up.
That's all right.
They produce all of
Hey.
their stuff by themselves, and they record everything and then create it on like a little Apple Watch.
No one is going to fact check us, so we're cool.
They actually, Matt Bellamy built a recording studio from his Apple Watch.
Are you serious?
Yep, totes. He built a whole studio.
He did not. You
Built
can't
a whole
do that.
studio. He built a drum
Probably
kit.
could, actually.
He built a drum kit that sent like it was Bluetooth to record it into the Apple Watch, but he called it the Bell Dom watch, like the Bellamy and Dom.
All right, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is getting a bit ridiculous.
Okay, so Music Jewels, new Taylor wins.
Swift wins. New Taylor.
Hopefully she'll hear this and just be like, "This is the dumbest conversation I've ever heard."
Yeah, and I'll agree.
Anyway, that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we got to go to bed now.
Cool.
And there was that. I think we didn't realize that it was the duel to the death in that conversation.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, I don't know if I want the death part, but I think the person that won it...
No, Taylor Swift killed Muse. And Muse killed
Yeah, see, I
Green
didn't
Day.
realize that when we were talking about it.
Well, that's what happened. We decided because we're the deciders.
Anyway.
Obviously.
Let us know in the comments if you're enjoying this content and give us some more topics that you would like to hear us talk about. Anyway, peace, love.
Love. Be bratty.
Be bratty.